need to get something different because these just look dumb. Here's the 2 floors for ground. 1, 2. But I guess you can use these ones too now because they also have the sound effects. They're correct. Here's soul sand. This is netherrack. I know, it's really confusing, right? But it's just so you can have fire. Because, I mean, like, we don't need a specific block for fire. So netherrack, you can just... 87. You can just have your fire wherever you want it. So... And so every theme, there's gonna have to be like one central block, and this is the central block. That's why it's also the piston. It's also the dispenser. It's also gonna be like the breakable wall was for sponge, or was that? Wait, did diamond just break? Was that diamond? No, this is diamond. Anyway, and that's also has the crack version that doesn't work because I can't figure out what's wrong with my Epic Glass file. There's still a ton of stuff we need to go through though, especially the little decoration parts. Like, I already worked on one of them, which is redstone. So if you put redstone on the ground, it makes bones. So that's pretty cool. It's just a little thing you can do. There's a couple other things we should change so you can have more stuff. All the flowers and stuff, just so you can decorate dungeons. Like a lot of people, when they're like building their dungeons, they like keep thinking about like traps and stuff. Like, it's okay if you have traps. Remember, traps aren't what people are going to care about in the dungeons. It's the kind of thing where like every now and then they're going to be kind of funny, but you got to think about it this way: people are going to run through your dungeon multiple times, and so if the central focus of your dungeon is traps, it's crap, because then people will just know what they're running into. So it's kind of dry. So you really want to focus your dungeon on big epic rooms that look cool with the texture pack, because that's what people are going to do. They're going to be running through the dungeons and fighting things. And you know, sometimes if you want to put a trap, that's good, but you know, you're not going to want to go overboard. But I can't figure out why my Epic Glass won't reload. Like, I'm kind of baffled here, because EG regen, it should be affecting diamond and not whatever this one is, the old sponge, but it's not. What does smooth stone look like? Nothing right now. I'm actually going to purposely, in the texture pack, any block we don't use, I'm going to make it look like this white cloth, specifically because I just don't want people to use it. If that makes sense, we only want to use anything that is like designed to be around being used. You shouldn't ever put smooth stone in here. Anything that silverfish can go into should not ever be in the map. So, what do ladders and vines look like? Like, that's another thing where I'm like, we haven't actually gone into it yet. Is it sandstone is the default? Yeah, so sandstone right now is the block you use for everything in your dungeon. So there's a bunch of things we still need to mess with. The flowers and mushrooms can still be messed with. Cactuses are pretty good too, because cactuses we can make like you know what I'm gonna make cactuses just look like this. Lol. No, but cactuses could be something like you can bump into. Spiky walls, right? Eye ladder. Eye vines. This is what ladders currently look like. Or whatever, vines currently look like this. Vines will probably change. I'll probably make vines just a separate type of ladder because this first tier of dungeon isn't really like a watery, mossy cobblestone dungeon, if that makes sense. Like this, like you guys keep asking me for textures, and it's like I haven't even changed them yet, so I'm just using whatever default paintery pack is. But like, I don't really know if trees fit. And it's okay if like you made a dungeon that's like a big forest dungeon, it just means we probably won't be able to use it for this first dungeon. We'd probably use that for like the jungle series of dungeons, but yeah. I gotta figure out this epic glass thing though, man, because I want to give you guys this config file, but it's just, I don't understand what's going on. I'm saving the config file, I reload it, and then it just doesn't recognize my save. Breakable blocks, glass, thin glass, clay, ice, diamond, ore. I don't get it. Doesn't work on diamond ore. Doesn't work on clay. But it still works on sponge. I don't even have sponge to find. What the hell is this mod doing to me? Well, I turned the server completely off and saved it. So, like, I'm just gonna mother freaking kill it. And then I'm gonna save it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a test. I'm just gonna straight delete it. And now I'm gonna put it up. Does it still work? So that still works. Well, that's Epic Glass, right? But, lol. What's one that wouldn't work? I guess this one wouldn't work. Glass. Okay, so that one's not working. Okay, so it is just working on just glass now. Like the default would. EG reload. EG regen. Okay, now I saved it and now it's breaking sponge. What the hell? Oh, okay. Myth busted. Okay, so I don't even need diamond ore. Well, yes I do. I need diamond ore because it's going to trigger glass. I don't like this glass too, I still want to fix that. There we go. Okay. So finally we can get rid of this is sponge. It's gonna get replaced with diamond blocks. And if you didn't hear the reasoning why it's going to be diamond blocks is so it makes the correct sound when it breaks instead of the sponge sound. Dude, why does clay not work though? I don't get that. Clay is like totally not working. So I'm thinking I have the wrong name for it or something. because it wouldn't regen Rock the Vertigo. The whole point of this mod is that dungeons are automatically resettable, so the next player who enters the dungeon, it'll work. I'm gonna be done in 10 minutes. I'm just finishing the epic class change. Oh yeah, my internet just went out too, but I'm still streaming and getting messages. It was kind of weird. Like, if you can hear me, say beaver. Like, my internet still somehow works. It should be called Clay Block, you say? I think the DNS servers just took a shit or something. That would explain why Twitch broke. Clay Block. EG reload. Yeah, I know about that. That's not it though. I don't think it's Clay Block, man. I wonder if Clay Block just breaks. Like, it could just be it doesn't work with Clay Block. I mean, according to the config, it just says Clay. I've already tried Clay in all caps. I've tried Clay and I've tried Clay Block, and I tried Clay _ block. I think it's just Clay, man. Alright, well, we'll just change Clay. Let's just change it to coal ore. As long as it's that. Coal ore. Yeah, Clay was gonna make the wrong sound anyway. So we'll just use coal ore and we'll retexture it. Hey, what the hell, man? Now coal ore isn't working. Dude, hick music? This is Banjo-Kazooie. You take that back. Think Diamond's working too now? Think it's just the config broke? Nope, Diamond works. I mean, this mod's called Epic Glass. Like, it's not like the guy's gonna go and test every single block to make sure it works. I put coal _ ore, that's right. Let's try something else. Oh, wait a second. I bet it's capital sensitive here. EG reload. Yeah, it was capital sensitive. I had something in capitals I shouldn't have. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to ask now for anyone who makes these maps. It wasn't even the name. I had like all, because I used to use a data value, and so when I rewrote all, I put it A capital L, like 3 capitals in a row, and apparently it's just 1 capital and 2 L's, not capital. Is there anything else that needs to be broken with Epic Glass? Because I keep seeing suggestions. I've made it so this is going to be, you know what, before we even talk about this, let me just change the texture so everyone is in the same know-how. So we need to change clay. Just close that for now. Redstone torch. What's this one supposed to be? Hey. Redstone. Soul sand. Pumpkins. Pumpkins. Glow. So we need to do this just so for future texture packs it's easier to change this. What was this one? Is this, oh, this one's brick? That's brick. Okay, and this is cracked brick. That's just the crack. This is bones or redstone. Redstone wire. This one is netherrack. Wait, which one is that? Oh, this is clay? Yeah. So this is cracked brick. So we're going to move this cracked brick over here to coal ore. Okay. What was the other thing I was going to move, guys? I was going to move something to diamond ore. Sponge? Here we go. Sponge to diamond ore. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to white out everything else. Because I don't want you guys to be using textures in dungeons unless we go, alright, we're going to use this texture for X. That way in the future, so I can hand this out tonight. And in the future, it isn't like, oh, Rob, I would rather you guys go like, okay, we really need some XXY textures in my dungeon. We really need this type of texture, Rob. Rather than somebody use like all trees and stuff and then be like, oh no, Rob, I can't believe you changed wood to look like pumpkins. Now I'm in a forest of pumpkins and it looks stupid. I'm like, sorry, friend. So I'm actually going to white out just everything, and then we'll just go through it and be like, alright, we need this one, we need this one, we need this one. Because we don't need grass right now, we don't need dirt. I understand, like, I'm limiting your guys' options, but we need to, like, add things in one at a time so we don't keep running into issues where people are like, I made my entire dungeon out of beavers. And now I can't use it. Son of a bitch. Is this TNT? I'm gonna have to set up like a document too so we can all like collaborate on what's what. I'm gonna leave plants and stuff in because we're gonna change those like really soon. Let me see. Make sure I have this at least lined up so that they aren't overlapping. There we go, I knew something was wrong. I'm doing this one by one too, so I can like actually go through and disable them as we need them. I'm gonna leave this gold block one in, but that's because we're actually gonna use gold blocks. Actually, no, we're not. I'll leave chests in the way they are. I don't even know what this is. What is that? Oh, Minnesota. Mushroom Land. That's right, guys. I'm gonna take out this bookshelf. Okay, we're done with this song. Holy shit. And done with Banjo-Kazooie again. Okay. Take out dirt. I'm just gonna leave in stuff I know we're gonna immediately change. But I'm gonna be done in the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so for the day. And then I'm just gonna upload this texture pack, and I know like you're all gonna go try and use it, so you probably shouldn't use cakes. Okay. So when you enable this texture pack onto your server, everything is going to look retarded. It's going to look like the Matrix. And this is still obviously a huge work in progress. Okay, did I get them all? Maybe this grass one. Was this like obsidian? Okay. Let's see what this looks like now. Yeah, I'll give you guys the new Epic Glass 2 to mess with. I still wanted to talk about any changes because there was a bunch of people who were like, I want to be able to do this. Well, people don't use chests as building blocks, so I left them in because they're actually just a decoration item. I just whited out anything that is not a decoration item, but it could be used as a building block, so people don't get confused and think, I'm gonna build with this cloth. And so that's why the only thing besides the stuff we've changed that's left is like building blocks. Bookshelves aren't decoration items. They're building blocks. You build bookshelves because you build... They're not actually, like, that's not a decoration item. See, that's the thing, is like, if we're going to incorporate bookshelves into our first dungeon, then we dedicate a block to bookshelves. That's what I mean. There's like, there's going to be certain textures that we actually use because of that. Alright, just for hell of it, I want to load up a world. That's cute. All the grass is colored. Let me close Photoshop for now. No. This is not as dull as I thought it was gonna look. I thought it was gonna look worse than this. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay. So, what was this? I don't remember what this was supposed to be. But this should be the cracked wall. Let's put it next to the actual wall, which is supposed to be the sandstone. Where is sandstone? Did I pass it? Oh, here it is. That's netherrack. You always want to make sure you use the right one too. Sandstone. Like, you wouldn't want to use netherrack, and I mean, you could. Actually, it's probably get an extra block out of that. So there's the crack in the wall, barely noticeable. Some people wanted to make it so the crack in the wall, you can jump on it. So you can, you just have to take fall damage. As long as you take fall damage, it breaks. So. And then this is the diamond ore, and diamond ore, when connected to glass, will shatter. It was sponge, we just changed it, right? Because sponge makes the weird sponge sound when it breaks. The redstone torches, the pumpkins, glowstone lamp. We're going to change this just to another type of ladder because that's kind of out of place. The mud, which is just soul sand. This is just redstone. Here, let me go turn off my texture pack so you guys can just see what this looks like in normal Minecraft. What the building blocks look like. So coal, this was the crack door. Looks like this. There's the ice, there's the diamond ore that's going to be connected to glass, and shatter. There's the piston that also looked like the sandstone. There's brick, which is just another layout. This one also looked like the sandstone, but you could light it on fire. This was another just random type of wall that the pink wool used. Here's all the light sources. See them better at night. Yeah, paintings will be changed. So right now we're working on the first tier of dungeons, and obviously we're going to make 7 different texture packs, all with a theme. And this first tier so far has what theme? Well, it has stone and some candles. So I don't really know what you want to go with this one. Maybe we can just go like I don't really know what you guys want to go with this one. Pistons actually look kind of cool like that. Dispensers look dumb, but that's the side that matters. So they can be hidden a lot easier. Yeah, maybe we'll just go some sort of castle. Either way, that's going to be it for me for tonight because it's already 1:30 my time. I'm going to upload this texture pack and then I'll just tweet it and you guys can start messing around with it. Obviously we're not done with it. I'll also upload the Epic Glass config as it currently is for those of you who want to mess with it some more. Well, I mean, the reason why I don't want to leave vines as vines is because they, like, I don't know what we use vines for, but maybe I'll just make it so you don't use vines. But I don't want to leave vines in because it's out of place. Maybe vines would make a really good drape, if that makes sense. Like, they spread, but I don't know, what you could do is you could do something like this. Like, think about if we made it like a drape thing. Can I actually make it, put it right here? No, I have to let them grow down, huh? They could like drape down because you can walk through them. Epic Glass will not regenerate burned wood. Burning cannot be a mechanic. Same with explosions. So while we might have some spells and monsters that cause explosions, explosions won't do terrain damage. And fire won't spread. In fact, this whole world is actually cloth blocks, and it doesn't spread. It's gonna spread and show me I'm wrong. One problem I know is we can't place some of these little decorative items unless they're on dirt. I understand that, so we'll have to make dirt something. But it depends what we're going to use all these decorative items for, which we'll still have to think about. Because they all have their properties that are required of them, right? Should I just do this? And actually with these, with trees and stuff, you have to be really careful because you got to make sure they don't grow. Let's see what stairs look like. Are there sandstone stairs? Stairs currently look like this. Is there nether brick stairs? Oh yeah, netherrack stairs currently look like this. Lol. Could probably retexture that. So it looks like we need to retexture this one for our typical stairs. I'll do that real quick. The normal stone structure. And then this, I don't know, something else, because we have this wall that's the pink cloth right now. Is the sandstone's texture straight? It looks... Is that not sandstone? This one? Looks straight to me. I'll double check that in a second when I reopen up Photoshop. Dude, I'm looking right at it. Does it look one off? Doesn't look off to me, man. I have 3 blocks with this texture on. What? This is sandstone right here. CI sandstone. Well, these ones aren't sandstone, so... Whoops. Oh, this one? This one might be off one. I don't even know why... Yeah, I guess that might be off one. So the coal ore? Okay. Either way, I'll see if I fix it right before I tweet the link. And if not, I'll just fix it another time. So I'll let you guys mess with this, and I'll talk to you later about it. Have fun messing with it. I don't really know what theme we're going to go with. I'm open to suggestions. You can tweet or email me them. Probably tweet, because my email's like slammed from that silly contest I decided to impromptu start yesterday. If somebody asks what contest, you just ban Callaghan, because they don't need to know about it anymore. I got enough entries to look at. But yeah, we'll figure this out. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. Oh god, what a terrible song to end in on. Why do I even have this in this playlist?